I'm so late for work. So late for work. Ready to race. This is like the latest I've ever left. LOL. Oh, morning everyone. Well, it's probably evening when you're watching this. Plug the phone in, but it's currently 8 AM on a Thursday. Turn my card I won. Bike connected. And I'm on my way to work. Everything's zipped up. You're on. You're in. Haha, you're in. Right, let's go. It's my favourite part of the ride when the bike's cold. Just pops them back so much. The reason you're watching this is because of this thing, the Roadskin Hoodie. I've had this hoodie for probably a month and a half now. Maybe a little bit longer. I don't know, maybe a little bit less. And I've used it pretty relentlessly because, being completely honest, and I've said this to Mark from Roadskin as well, I didn't really know when I'd use it because I've got 5 jackets. I've got summer jackets, I've got mesh jackets, I've got winter jackets. Obviously I've got my Halvarssons stuff that you'll all know very, very well. My biggest thing was I didn't know where it was going to fit into the range, like when I was going to use it. I was a little bit, maybe not skeptical, but I was a little bit like unsure on the hoodie aspect because I'm not really a hoodie kind of guy. I'll wear a hoodie in winter at home, but the last thing I can think that I'd want is a hoodie on a motorcycle. But the lovely guys at Roadskin, Mark and Ian, pinged me a message and said, do you want to try it? I'd seen Teapot using it and I thought, yeah, do you know what, bugger it, I'll give it a go. I can't judge it until I've tried it, kind of thing. To the IAM guys watching this video, I'm late for work, so I'm definitely not going to commit many traffic offences and do things I shouldn't do. I do not condone doing that either, but I'm late for work, so I might have to. You have been pre-warned, so you cannot get angry. I don't know whether this is going to get really windy because I'm about to go on the motorway and I'm definitely going to sit at motorway speeds. Getting up to speed. Getting up to speed. So yeah, sorry if it's a bit windy. I was looking at the size guide online and it's sort of, I fall completely bang in the middle of one of them. They normally say like upper size if you're in the middle. Like, and this is not me bragging, but I'm 31 and I go to the gym basically every day, so at the moment anyway, my chest is slightly bigger than my stomach. Although I do like a KFC, so that might change. Obviously, Roadskin, being Roadskin, are fantastic. They sent me both XL and large, and just send us back the one that you don't use. Bloody hell, it's windy. The large is a better fit across the whole body for me. My waist size itself is a 32, but then my chest is quite large. I think I'm like high 40s or low 50s on the chest. The extra large was slightly better for me across the top half, but way too baggy on the stomach area. So this is the large. The one thing that I was really happy about straight away is that you can unzip the hood. So if you don't want the hood, you just take it off. I will use it as a jacket, but every time I've worn a hoodie on the bike, it annoys me that that's flapping around behind you. Ah, it's raining. Sensual. That is great news. I love that. For me personally, it's a little bit tight here, like just on this bit here. So if I put my arm right up, it feels like it's digging in a little bit. Not painful or anything. It's just tighter there than it is on my chest or whatever. That was the same on the XL and the large, so I think it's just a fit thing, or it might be my body. It might be, like I said, it might be my chest and arms and shoulders and whatever that are causing that, because man's hensional. Other than that, fit is really nice. It doesn't blow around in the wind. It does sort of bunch up here a little bit if I'm on the monkey. Down here you might not be able to see that, but around the stomach it bunches up a little bit on the monkey, but that's because I'm bent over way more. I'm sort of kind of hunched a little bit more. Armour-wise, it's got back protection level 2, it's got shoulder and elbow protection. It's only AA rated, which is that's why I use it quite a lot on the Monkey, because I never go that fast on the Monkey. And I use it to commute into work, but I'm never really going that stupid fast on the way in. You gonna move over? Yep, thank you. Filtering time. A dab hand at filtering on some days, other days I'm completely crap. Excuse me, Mr. Man, I am faster than you. Thank you. Thank you. Whee! And before anyone says about my weaving, I actually find it helps to get people to recognise that I'm coming. Although, with these lights, the Denalis, I just never have an issue with people not seeing me. And if I do, I just go like that. Yeah, and then he moves out of the way. Thank you. Cheers, mate. Cheers, mate. Cheers, mate. Like I said, it would be lovely if it was AAA rated, but it's not. So, you know, tis what it is. It's really hard to think about what I'm talking about whilst I'm filtering through traffic. Should have thought about this. It's become a really nice jacket to just pick up and put on because it's so lightweight. Wob, 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 wob. It feels like you're wearing just a hoodie, just a little bit more beefy, if you know what I mean. So it's actually really nice compared to throwing on a big leather jacket or a big textile jacket. You just, like, in those, I feel like you feel like the Michelin Man in some points. There is a breathable liner in it. It is water resistant. Basically, it's got a waterproof liner in it, but it's not waterproof because the zips aren't waterproof and whatever. So I think there's been a bit of misconception where people think it's meant to be waterproof and they go, oh, this isn't waterproof, I got wet. You're like, yeah, if you're in heavy rain or persistent rain, you probably will get slightly wet. Having said that, I've worn it in a lot of this, like the drizzly crap days, and I've worn it in actual rain, like actually quite relatively heavy rain. And when I've taken it off, I feel like I'm wet, but I take it off and I'm not. That's obviously the outer layer that is getting wet and not the waterproof liner. Oh, I can't commit traffic offences right now because police is there. Should I put my strobing lights on the front? Please don't look at my number plate, it's definitely not too small. Yeah, thank you, mate, thank you. Ooh, that was close. That was a tight gap, Sam. I actually breathed in there. Like that would make any difference whatsoever. So if it's going to absolutely push it down and you're in Scotland, probably take a waterproof jacket. If there are days like this where it's sort of like a little bit too warm that you don't really want to particularly throw on your big suit, like I've still got my jeans on, this is sort of ideal. Wampa, wampa, wampa. Look at all these bloody ULEZ cameras going up. Absolute pricks. Obviously we're coming out of summer in the UK, we're coming into drizzly crap weather season. It suddenly dropped about 10 degrees overnight. And I'm still completely fine in this. I think I found between 8 and 20 degrees centigrade. Anything over 20 it gets a little bit warm. But obviously we're not going to see that temperature for a while now. When it's over 20 degrees and I'm wearing my Halvarssons jacket, for example, I have the zip partially undone. So I'm like, well, that doesn't actually help any form of protection anyway, because I'm then exposing myself to the damage. Oh, I should have gone that side. Ball bags. Ball bags. That kind of Sunday ride weather where it's a little bit too cold to wear your mesh jacket, a little bit too warm to wear your full gear done up. This fits bang in the middle, which is really not, and like I said, it's super lightweight, so it just feels like you're not really wearing anything major, like especially when it's a little bit warm, even for this jacket, but you want the sort of a little bit of rain or drizzle protection. Lethal drizzle. Last time I said that I crashed, probably shouldn't say that. I mean, it's exactly where I'd use this, and where I have been using this. Do I bother? No, the light's got green, I'm not going to bother. You feel like you're a summer rider in summer gear, but you're also protected from the rain. Wheel spin! That's what happens when you haven't got your traction control up, Sam. That sounded really good as well. Plus, the big thing about it is it's only 140 quid. It's like 139 quid. You can also get 10% off by using my code that I'll put down the bottom now. It's got quite a few pockets on it. You've got 2 internal and then you've got 2 pockets on the jacket itself. The cuffs have like a really nice soft band that goes round your sort of thumb. So if you come off, it won't rise up, but it's really soft, so you don't feel it at all. Like I can't feel it at all in my glove, which is perfect. Like the Knox one, for example, on my jacket, I don't know whether they've updated it now, but the Knox one on my jacket's quite a hard material. It's also got a loop in the back that you can loop through a belt or whatever, so it doesn't rise up. I don't use that, but I'll soon regret it when I come off and my jacket raises up. Why are you being a twat? Why would you be that much of a twat? Just let him out, you absolute bellend. I'm going to move as well, just to piss you off, twat. So summary, I guess, because I've been rambling way too long and none of you will be watching at this point because I've just not shut up about it. It's super comfortable, it's super lightweight, it's waterproof enough, it's protective enough for sort of around town and stuff. I wouldn't use it on a track or any sort of faster riding for obvious reasons. It's a little bit tight here, for me anyway, that might be different for you. Would I change anything else about it? What would be nice? Maybe, I don't know, like tell me if you think this as well. But it'd be nice if it was, like even if it was 200 quid and it was completely waterproof and it was AAA rated, I'd still buy it. Because 200 quid is still cheap for a jacket. It would just make it that much more usable. So 140 quid, you can get 10% off with a discount code in the description or along the bottom here somewhere. Is it going to be for everyone? No. Do I like it? Yes. Would I buy it again if I bought it in the first place? Yes. Is it going to be for everyone? Absolutely not. But it just seems to fit quite nicely in my collection. I know it's also for a very niche part of the year because give it 2 months and we're going to be in heated glove and heated jacket weather. At the same time, it's really nice to have that jacket for the in-between, like the shoulder season, as it were. So yeah, if you're interested, link in the description, discount in the description. Poppity pop pop pop. I'm going to turn my camera off because I've got another 10-15 minutes of journey. And I'm going to go and park my bike somewhere in London, and I don't want everyone to know where I park my bike because people are arseholes and they will steal it. So yes, thank you very, very much for joining me. Hope you have a lovely evening. Sounds really weird saying that at 10 to 9 in the morning. And I will see you in next week's video, which is probably going to be day 1 of the Scotland trip. Okay, love you, bye.